Alright, I'm trying something new today. This is going to be all the news that I make up. I'm going to look for headlines on what today's news is and not read anything, do no research, and just based on the headline, I'm going to decide what the story is actually about. So, today's news. Let's see what today's news is. Body found at home of missing original Disney Mouseketeer Dennis Day. I guess he's not missing anymore, so there's no need to go through that. Let's see what CNN's thing is. As she drove her family off a cliff, her wife looked up how much they'd suffer. Well, wouldn't you want to do that before you drive them off a cliff? Seems like while you're doing it, it's a little too late. Obama jokes about Michelle leaving him. Okay, so apparently Michelle left Obama and he thought it was funny. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Children and parents report sex abuse for years. Why did no one believe them? Well, if they're both, what? I don't know what that's going on there. I guess the children were abusing the parents. Parents were abusing the children. It's kind of a mutual combat thing. So, I mean, yeah, it's fucked up, but I don't know. Family was throwing a baby in a baby shower. Not they didn't throw a baby in a shower. Maybe they did. Maybe that's what happens at those. I've never been to a baby shower. Just got to kind of guess what happens. But it seems like you would wait till after the baby's born to try and give it a shower. I mean, what are they like? Shooting jets of water up, there to wash the baby while it's still in the womb? That seems dumb. Wait till he comes out, then clean him off. Boom, baby shower. There's more to it. After police standoff, they're planning funerals. That's as a former police officer, you don't want to have to deal with the people who, after the police standoff, they start planning funerals, because those fuckers aren't going to give up. You got to shoot them, because they're going to be shooting at you. You're allowed to shoot back. I'm not saying you just will go around and just start shooting people. That's the bad police thing. That's one of those bright. I should get a thing for that. After Brexit, Europe will never be the same again. I don't know about that. I mean, obviously, if you have a group and part of the group goes away, then yeah, that group's not the same. Fucking duh. But maybe that little chunk comes back later. Then it'll be the same again. So, saying never, it's kind of stupid. Let's see. Joe Biden's handling of Anita Hill hearing reemerges with latest controversy. I don't know what's wrong with Anita Hill's hearing. I don't think Joe Biden is an ear doctor, so why the hell he's handling that, I don't know. But that seems like a good thing for controversy. If you got some, a guy who's handling someone's hearing and they're not like a hearing doctor, whatever the fuck that's called. I'm sure there's like an earologist or something along those lines. Joe Biden, I don't think, is an earologist, so he shouldn't be working on anybody's hearings. So I agree there should be controversy about that. Let's see. NSYNC members were scammed. Scanned. Is that scanned or scammed? Did they scan them? Like check out at the supermarket? God, I'm getting old. I don't have my reading glasses because I don't want to have to wear my reading glasses. because that means I'm old, even though I'm old. I mean, fuck, look at this shit. See the white beard. Yeah. I had to offer to play Santa. My beard was like bigger and bushier. Ooh, guide to the hottest 2020 presidential campaign swag. Why the fuck is there campaign swag? And why is it hot? Is this a new fashion trend? What the fuck is with these fashion trends? Now they got campaign swag as a fashion trend? Is that what the fuck we're come to in this country? This is fucking stupid. This isn't as fun or funny as I thought it was going to be. These headlines are dumb. Except a lady driving off a cliff with her family. And while she's doing it, she's looking up how much they'd suffer. What a moron. Suspect arrested in apparent road rage killing of a 10-year-old. Why the fuck was a 10-year-old driving in the first place? You know he doesn't have a license. Even like a farm license. I think you can only get like when you're 14. So why was the 10-year-old driving? He's probably out there. You see 10-year-olds on Fortnite and Call of Duty talking a bunch of shit. So you got some 10-year-old out there joyriding in someone's fucking car talking a bunch of shit. Yeah, no, that's probably going to happen. You know, he's going to road rage some people. And it's his own fucking fault for being out driving when he's 10. Limo employee faces 40 criminal counts after crash killed 20. How big was this fucking limo? Killed 20 people. Or did he just hit a whole bunch of different cars? I'm going to guess it was one of those huge ass like Hummer limos that could carry like 150 people, but it was mostly empty. If they had more people in there, they were packed a little tighter. You know, you hit a pothole, you don't jostle around too much. You go over like one of the big ass fucking speed bumps, and the car is very lightly loaded. It's gonna jump up in the back, and since they're not like crammed in and not wedged in, being held in place, they probably fucking bounced up, and they all broke their necks when they hit the fucking ceiling, and this one snapped, and all 40 of them died, or 20 of them died. So he's probably going to be the criminal counts is probably going to be going over a speed bump too fast in a 15 mile an hour zone. He was probably hit it at like 22, maybe 23. Launched everyone in the back. I'm sure when it landed down, the back end probably scraped. And it goes as things do. So there's going to be some noise complaints. There's going to be noise violations, would be my guess. So, and then, killing 20 people. But why didn't they have more friends? These are probably people we don't really need anyway. If they're in a 150-person limo with only 20 people in the back, maybe you should have got a smaller limo. Then you would have been wedged in more, and you wouldn't have launched into the ceiling and snapped all your necks. Okay. Suspicious fires consume 3 black churches in 10 days in a Louisiana parish. Who the fuck is going around painting more than one church black? It doesn't seem like a very welcoming. If you go and you look walking down the street and there's a building that's painted black and it looks all like dark and shadowy and ominous, but it's like, it's a church. It's probably a satanic church, and you probably don't want to go in there. And there was 3 of them, apparently. 3 satanic churches painted black that were suspiciously consumed by fire in 10 days. These things burned for 10 days. No one called the fire department. I guess they figured satanic church is burning. It's probably on purpose. Devil's coming. We don't want to put that out. Let it burn itself out. But again, if it took 10 days, I've seen, some buildings go up in a matter of hours, and they let this thing burn for 10 days. 3 of them. 3 churches. 3 satanic churches burning for 10 days. 10. And no one does shit. But I guess because they're satanic churches, maybe they thought the fire was on purpose. Okay. What else we got here? New York man charged with threatening to assault and kill Representative Ilhan Omar. I'm butchering this person's name, but I don't care because I don't know who they are. I don't really watch the news. It's boring. Really boring. So that's why I'm doing my own take on just the headlines. Okay, so I did like the whole city of New York just pick this guy to go threaten her? Because usually when hey, I'm charging you with doing this particular job. Or did he threaten it and the judge, he's being like charged criminally? Or that was his assigned task? The language is important because, well, they picked one guy out of New York and said, all right, it's going to be your job. I'm charging you with this task to go and threaten to assault and kill this representative. And the guy was dumb enough to go, okay, sure, why not? I got nothing going on this week. They should have found somebody smarter. Hey, that does go back. Son got a new computer. He uses it for games. I'm using it for this shit. Let's see. AOC slammed as financially illiterate at Sharpton event over Amazon deal. Faces calls for ouster. Calls for ouster. It's a weird way of putting things. I think they meant oyster. Because she was a bartender. She probably served food. People are calling for oysters. Hey, you used to be a bartender. Go get us some oysters. And apparently they're going to order them from Amazon. And since she's financially illiterate, or being slammed as financially illiterate, I'm guessing. Okay, so there was a Sharpton event. Everyone wanted oysters. They knew she used to be a bartender. That's kind of, food service type industry. So they called on her to get the oysters, and she went to order them from Amazon, but they're calling her financially illiterate because they should have gotten a discount, I'm guessing. She didn't order enough. She ordered too many, didn't get the discount. And they're like, you're financially illiterate. We should have gotten a discount on those oysters from Amazon. 8-year-old, Alright, well, I'm not finding any more fun headlines. Oh, woman makes daring rescue of snake from Bud Light beer can. How do you know he needed to be rescued? Maybe that snake's an alcoholic. Did it bite her? I'm hoping it bit her like right on the face. She's like, oh no, there's a snake in this Bud Light beer can. And they show a picture of a snake out in the desert. Kind of. It's a little picture again. Don't have my glasses. Not that I need them. I probably do. So, yeah, I don't know how daring it is to pick up a can and shake the fucking snake out. And snakes get into some weird little fucking narrow places. I'm pretty sure it didn't need to be rescued. And it might have gone in there on purpose. Again, it could have been an alcoholic snake. That's what I'm guessing. They're touting her as a hero. It probably bit her in the face. Going, God damn it. Give me my beer, bitch. But daring rescue to shake an empty beer can with a snake in it. I don't see how that's daring. Fucking leave the snake alone. You don't know what he's doing in there. Maybe he was looking for his buddy. Man dies after allegedly being hit by soap during road rage incident. Who the fuck is throwing soap in a road rage? People just driving around with like cases of soap to like throw at other... Oh, Soap Star. I missed that. Soap Star. Alright, so some guy, right, driving around all angry, carving a piece of soap into a fucking ninja star. So now he's got a soap star and he's chucking them out the window at people. And for the most part, he's probably a shitty aim because it just says man, not like crowd. So, guy driving around, downtown major metropolitan city. Doesn't say where. I'm gonna guess Portland because there's a bunch of weirdos in Portland. And yeah, I live outside of Portland, and I know there's a bunch of weirdos there. And that sounds like something that would happen in Portland. Some guy carving ninja stars out of soap, chucking them out the window of his car because he's mad at Irish Spring because they changed the formula, and he thinks it's some sort of leprechaun conspiracy. So he's using Dial to carve his little ninja stars out of soap, and he's driving around. He's just chucking them off the window, just chucking them. And one of them finally accidentally hit some guy right in the eye, and it shoved his eyeball back into. Well, he probably didn't. He got the back of the ocular cavity there, but it probably got infected with the soap in his eyeball, like puncturing his eyeball. Not just like soap in his eye. You can just rinse that shit out. But if it's inside the eyeball, and the deodorant and the Dial soap probably got into his bloodstream. Probably took a month for him to die, because it doesn't say how soon after. He got hit by the soap star during the road rage incident. Whatever. That's all the really exciting headlines I see for today, and this is getting too long, so cut it off there. But we'll be back later with some more news that I make up based on headlines. Have a good one.